up next.
All right, BA.
He's doing that. Thanks, Allie. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And 2 elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Here's Paul. Crowder outside. Bridges outside. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's Paul. And it's Gobert with a rebound. First quarter of play, a minute in. The 3 from Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Suns. Crowder right side. Here's the 3 from Paul. No good. And Utah will come the other way.
You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career is done.
And that one's good from Conley.
Really no answer for Mike Conley when he's handling the rock like that. What a performer.
It's Booker on the wing. To the paint. Here's Ayton. So it'll be 2. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Conley passes to Mitchell. The layup off target.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim, he's likely to remember that one.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Conley against Paul. Outside Booker. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Utah.
Oh, my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Bridges against Bogdanovic. Here's a 3 from Paul. And Conley grabs the miss. The Jazz have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Crowder. To halt the run. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Conley passes to Mitchell. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Lets a 3 fly. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Pass to Booker. Here's Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. From about 16, they get it again. Ayton, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Lets it fly. And he can't bank that one in. Utah's gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Here's Mitchell. The Suns clear it.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
And Paul gets it to go.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
Outside Conley. And so it's the Utah Jazz up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Something else I like out of them so far. They're throwing their bodies around in the paint and scoring inside.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Ayton. Crowder right side to the middle. Lets it go from 11. And the shot falls short that time. On offense, here's Utah. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. Outside Mitchell. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Gobert. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Paul passes to Booker. Bridges outside. Pass to Crowder. Booker with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. 4 on the clock. From the arc. That's good from Paul. On the assist by Booker. Paul's got 5.
Dialed in from deep. I love watching Chris Paul read defenses and take what they give him.
Mitchell against Booker. Right wing. Unloads. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness. And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Tremendous intensity from Gobert. He sees an opening and leaps up for a slam.
Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Yep, that one's good. He's got 6.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Out to the right wing. Back to Booker. From downtown. Knocks down the long J.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Here's Conley. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
Agile move by CP3, navigating the contact and getting his shot.
Outside, Ingles. Paul against Conley. Lays it up and banks it in. Conley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Paul passes to Ayton. A minute 4 left in the second period. Here's Booker. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to Whiteside. Right wing. Conley against Booker. It's Ingles with the drive. And a missed layup.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. All right, the Jazz making a change here. Oni's checked in. Ayton passes to Crowder. Stolen by Whiteside. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Gay. Back to Clarkson. The kick out to Gay. Whiteside with it. Gay left side. From the wing. No good that time. And so it's the Utah Jazz.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They are leading by 12. And that should...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. They've got Joe Ingles. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the point.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
This is something Gay does wonderfully. An insane dunker who loves finishing strong at the rim.
Payne, the pass to Kaminsky. Pass to Shamet. Back to Kaminsky. Here's Payne. He's off on that one. And Utah will come the other way.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And Phoenix shooting just 37% in the game.
Joe Ingles had career best almost across the board last season. As he enters his mid-30s, he's still improving.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. So it's Utah now, following the score by Phoenix. Clarkson passes to Gay. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 12.
Are you serious? Whiteside doing major damage on the offensive glass.
Payne, the pass to Kaminsky. Here's Shamet. And the Suns get another 3. And you think about Ingles' improvement. His game never predicated on athleticism. Smitty, that's a good sign.
It is. Size, shooting, passing. Slow-mo Joe has plenty of runway left.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Down low. Pass to Shaman. Back to McGee. Over Whiteside. The offensive rebound. Kaminsky, the pass to McGee. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. A line change here for Utah. Here's Payne. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Back to O'Neal.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Mitchell. Into the lane. Soft touch off the glass. Mitchell's got 7.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Pass to Shaman. Back to Payne. Up and over Conley. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Mitchell with the slam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to McGee. To the middle. Here's Kaminsky. Nice move. And the layup is up and in. Kaminsky's got his first points of the game.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
And here's Mitchell. Stolen by Payne. Here's Shaman. 5 points in the game. Puts it up from 15. That one's wide left.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
For 3, O'Neal sends it home from three-point land. O'Neal's gotten his 2nd bucket.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Payne, the pass to Johnson. Stolen by Conley. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed.
And so it's the Utah Jazz feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. More 2K action in just a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. And he banks in the layup. And the Jazz lead by 20.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Conley against Paul. Bridges right side. Pass to Ayton. Count it.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Utah has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. And Ayton pulls it down. And the Suns shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Inside. Outside for Booker. The three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Mitchell. Conley, he's open. That one a little long.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Conley passes to Gobert. Paul against Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
The effectiveness of Bogdanovich, able to work from anywhere and to get a good shot.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Crowder. Ayton inside. Defended by Gobert. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Superb vision and decision by Jake Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Stolen by Ayton.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
For 3, Bridges. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Bogdanovich down low. He's against Crowder. Pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich. The Suns clear it. Bridges passes to Ayton. Oh, ripped away. Bogdanovich against Crowder. Bogdanovich, that's good. Bogdanovich has got 4 points this quarter.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Jazz.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Mike Conley.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
Paul passes to Crowder. Bridges with it. Back to Crowder. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. The shot by Conley, no good. 43 seconds left in the final quarter. Booker, the pass to Ayton. To the inside. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. The 3 from Mitchell. The shot misses. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
Phoenix foul. Chris Paul. That's his 2nd personal foul.
.23 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. From deep, Conley. The rebound by Bridges. Up and over Conley. Paul can't get it to go. Now here's Mitchell. From deep. That one is off.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Hardaway in the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And for Phoenix, making up the pair up front, it's Saric and Ayton. Booker out there with Chris Paul. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Bridges shot. Good.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Here's Hardaway. The 3 for Doncic. Offensive rebound. Here's Powell. The putback. Porzingis on the foul.
Dominant play from Porzingis on the glass, securing the ball and finishing the play strong.
Booker looking around. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Bridges misses. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Powell, no one around him. Porzingis on the foul. Porzingis has got 6.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tipping.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Here's Paul. Following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. For 3, Booker. It's rebounded by Doncic.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Top of the key, Porzingis. There's the pass to Powell. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, very easy that time for Powell. He's not going to miss that one.
Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on teams. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
Here's Porzingis, rejected by Booker. Ayton inside, and Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Now here's Doncic. Fires from deep, and the rejection by Ayton. And Paul launches it from deep. And Saric kicks to Paul. Drains the three-pointer.
You know, Paul's really gotten better at the catch-and-shoot jump shot. It looks a lot easier for him now than it did earlier in his career. Smooth rhythm and smooth release, too.
Now, here's Doncic. Dallas, no good that time either. Saric with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Booker with no one around. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Three-pointer. Knocks down the three ball. Paul's got 6 points.
Paul is a more than capable three-point shooter now. He does not need much separation either to get off his shot.
Outside, Porzingis. And again, unable to change momentum here. Pass to Saric. Ayton with it. Booker in the corner. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Saric passes to Paul. Back to Saric. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 2. Porzingis high post. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
To the paint. Saric passes to Ayton. Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from 14, and it's Paul missing. It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
It's Powell on the wing. Passes it to Porzingis. Over Ayton. Some solid defense from Ayton. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Suns ahead, leading. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the 5. And that one's good, Ayton.
And obviously a total team player. Saric is a guy, if his teammate is open, he's going to get the ball.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The 3 for Doncic. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Ayton dishes to Saric. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Doncic. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
All-time Saric. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. And here is Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey, Clark. Showing respect for the path his father laid.
And Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Junior never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a real cool story, the Hardaways.
The pass to Hardaway. Back to Porzingis. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Porzingis has got 8 points.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And here's Booker from the arc. He can't get that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Doncic outside. 1:46 left in the first half of the game. No good there off the double clutch.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Hardaway with it. Now guarded by Booker. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Back to Booker. Ayton trying to break free. That's good from Booker on the assist from Bridges.
And with Booker's mechanics and confidence, you're always going to assume he's going to make that.
Out to Porzingis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Saric. This is his first free throw of the game.
Back in February of 2018, Kristaps Porzingis suffered a serious ACL injury as a member of the Knicks. 18 months and a trade to Dallas later, Kristaps was back on the court. And it's great for the league to have him back. And he's really an entertaining, talented player.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Porzingis. Now here's Brunson. Payne covering. Brunson the pass to Kleber. Here's Brown. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Now here's Payne. Brunson covering. Driving to the basket. McGee finds Payne. Lays it up off the glass. And the Suns lead by 5.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the...
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They led by 2 after the first. Checking out. And that does it for our halftime.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Suns, we got Frank Kaminsky. Landry Shamet is out there with Payne, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Johnson in at the three. Johnson with it. For three. Rebounded by McGee. The feed to Johnson. Pass to McGee. It's stolen by Brown. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Brunson, no good. Phoenix leading by 5. And it's Payne in the corner. Johnson attacking. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Brunson, the shot's good. Brown making the play.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. It's deflected. McGee against Kleba. 4 on the clock. And they're on the break. Here's Bullock. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And now it's only a 5-point Phoenix lead.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Payne kicks to Kaminsky. Payne in the post. Brunson covering. McGee with no one around. And it's off from 3-point range. Brunson the pass to Brown. Off target with his 3. Suns leading by 5. Pass to McGee. Back to Shamet. He kicks to McGee.
2 minutes.
Kleba with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Runs in the pass to Brown. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Passes it to Ayton. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Booker dishes to Saric. The Suns need to get a shot off. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Mavericks trail by 5. 1:11 left in the third quarter. And a deep 3 from Doncic. Dallas again missing.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Bridges, no one around him. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
trying to break that ice-cold streak. Here's Powell. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
That free throw good from Doncic.
And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Booker kicks to Paul. Over Hardaway. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Moves back up. And another shot. And the call. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And the Mavericks call time here.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
And the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said you're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, we're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up. Kevin, we'll see if they can close out on those shooters a little more effectively.
On the floor for Dallas, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Reggie Bullock is out there with Porzingis, and it's Marjanovic in at the center. Down low, here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation. And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
He dishes it to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Porzingis trying to get free. Goes back up. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket for Marjanovic.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Kicks it out to Paul. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
And an intentional foul right there.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And the Mavericks with possession here. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Booker against Doncic.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Oh, man, just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
And Ayton throws it down.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
Back to Doncic. from downtown, and he's good on the 3-ball. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The pass to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Booker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second.
It's on Luka Doncic.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense. He's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Saric passes to Ayton. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Paul, and the layup's good off the glass. That's now 8 points for Chris Paul.
A big bucket at a critical time. Chris Paul not going to leave it up to anybody else. He wanted that shot.
Marjanovic down low. Ayton's there, and the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket for Marjanovic. Booker against Doncic. The drive by Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Doncic way outside. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Doncic has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Dallas. Booker with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Feeds it to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
He is a great kid. I love to see this from Ayton, stepping up in the big moment, letting his talent take over.
The 3 for Doncic. Rejected by Booker. Hardaway with a wide open look. It counts. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Paul kicks to Booker. In the corner, it's Bridges. Kicks it out to Booker. Nails the tray.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
And the Mavericks with possession here. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Near the 3-point line, it's Doncic. It drops, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
Booker the pass to Bridges. Booker dishes to Bridges, and the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
And so it's Phoenix who scraped by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean...
For the Denver Nuggets, Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards, and it's Jokic in at the center position. And for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Inside, it's Saric at the 4 with Ayton at the 5. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Oh, it's a marquee showdown tonight, Doris. Two of the elite teams in the league.
B.A., there are certain regular season games that both players and fans alike will circle the calendar. The fans are fired up. The players were excited at shoot-around. This one we had to watch.
And here's Murray. Barton outside. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Here's Phoenix. Pass to Booker. About a minute played here so far in the first. Out to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Booker, the pass to Paul. And a miss there on the triple.
And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
Porter, the pass to Murray. To the paint. Here's Jokic. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
Here's Booker. Pass to Saric. Outside Paul. Now Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's Saric on the assist by Booker. And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
Back to Murray from deep. He drops it from range.
Terrific up-tempo play by Murray. Gets the ball, and moments later, he has a shot up.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Bridges passes to Paul. To the inside. Gordon with a steal. Pass to Jokic. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Down low. Murray passes to Porter. Just 4 to shoot. Shot is up. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Bridges. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Paul with the bucket.
Well, pre-shot preparation is there. Chris Paul anticipating his teammates going to deliver it, and then he delivers on the make.
Gordon, left side. Back to Murray. And he lays it up and in. Murray's got 5 now.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Paul. Barton pulls it in.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Porter with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Does it get any easier than this? Just give Jokic the ball, and he'll take care of the rest.
Booker finds Paul. Back to Booker. Now here's Ayton. And he buries his first look.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Gordon. Back to Jokic. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Inside the paint, Jokic has that physicality that can make the defense a non-issue. He can just muscle his way for a shot.
Back to Paul. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Barton. Pass to Gordon. Here's Porter. He's guarded by Bridges. Porter's shot is off. Outside Booker. Back to Šarić. And here's Ayton with 4 on the clock. And Ayton, throw it down.
Go ahead, Mr. Ayton. How about that finish?
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Nuggets ahead. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
On the court for Denver, Murray and Barton, the guards. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot. 6 to shoot. Here's Jokic. Ooh, Ayton with the block. To the middle. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Booker. Bridges has gotten his first points in this one. The Nuggets trail. Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league. Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Murray against Paul. Now here's Ayton. Tight defense on him. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, Mr. Ayton decides, why just lay it up when you can finish with authority?
Outside Murray. On the wing, Porter. Wide open. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
The Suns trailing. Ayton finds Šarić. Back to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Barton. Phoenix grabs the miss. Pass to Šarić. 16 feet out. Tries from 6 feet. And no good, trying to use the glass. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Inside. Here's Jokic. Ayton with the defensive effort.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And the aesthetic of the game, Doris, something us aficionados think about. What are some of the prettiest shots in basketball, in your opinion?
BA, I'm going to tell you the shot that is revolutionizing the game, because NBA players today are as skilled or perhaps more skilled than they have ever been. And the defining separation of the modern NBA is the ability of guys to shoot shots off the dribble, whether from range or in particular from three-point ability. They are starting to flourish across the league, and it's changing how NBA basketball is played.
Porter's shot is off. The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Saric, the pass to Bridges. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Oh, Jokic with a block.
Assertive defense from Jokic, using all of his reach to get on top of the shot and deny it.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks.
Well, the #1 pick in the 2018 NBA draft, DeAndre Ayton, is going to be a feared big man for years to come.
Here's Murray. There's the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
What a dynamic drive by Murray, upsetting the defense and getting him to a shot.
Murray against Paul. Pass to Ayton. Now here's Paul. He's covered closely. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Paul's got 6.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Murray against Paul. Murray passes to Jokic. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Ball's going up the court. And Booker with the jam.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
Ball against Murray. Outside Porter. Shoots over Bridges. And it's Porter. That time on the assist by Murray. Porter's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Paul passes to Saric. To the paint. And stolen by Jokic. Pass to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
And the basket by Bridges.
From Chris Paul.
8 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Murray from outside. And another 3 for Denver.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. DeAndre Ayton was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points. That's all for now.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
They've got Landry Shamet, JaVale McGee out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's Campaign, and it's Johnson in at the 3. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Here's Johnson. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Back come the Nuggets on the run.
Suns foul. Landry Shamet. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Rivers. To the middle. The fader. Clock at 6. Bowl controls the rebound and the putback.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Payne, the pass to McGee. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Pass to Shaman. Now Payne, guarded by Morris. Kaminsky, the pass to Payne. No good with the triple. For Denver, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
The Suns trailing. To the inside. Here's McGee. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside. Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Morris with it. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Dozier. Now here's Morris. On the wing, Rivers. Baseline jumper. Hauled in by McGee. And it's Phoenix's ball. Kaminsky in the post. Green covering. And Kaminsky gets it to go.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Now Morris. Pass to Green. Here's Dozier. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. The Suns leading.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Payne. Right side Johnson. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist by Johnson.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Morris with it, and it's Payne picking him up. Pass to Bowl. To the paint. Oh, Kaminsky with a steal. McGee in the post. And McGee with the stuff.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Bull. Shoots over McGee. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
The shot's good.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
The drive by Rivers. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Austin Rivers knows how to navigate through defenses, puts the ball on the deck and gets to his spot.
Payne, pass to McGee. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his fifth shot in his many attempts.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Down low. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, Kaminsky with a steal. Here's Payne. And the layup is good off the glass. And it's a 10-point Suns lead.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And so it's Phoenix earning this break in the action, up 10, getting lots of great looks. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Here's Paul. And Denver looking at who they've got to start the fourth. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point. And stolen by Murray. Throws it up high. And Gordon with the big finish.
You know that the pass is for Aaron Gordon, but his athleticism takes any defense out of the equation. Doing work, Aaron Gordon.
Here's Paul. Can't get it to drop. Now Denver takes it the other way. Gordon on the wing. Booker to... Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
Wow, the tenacity of Aaron Gordon, the athleticism is just amazing.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
Murray passes to Barton. Back to Murray. On the wing, Porter releases. And he can't get that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen. Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Outside Murray. Pass to Barton. And here's Porter outside. Murray for 3. The Suns clear it. Hayden's got 4 rebounds now. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
Gordon outside. Back to Murray. Paul with a steal. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Paul against Murray. Paul passes to Aiden. Back to Paul. To the middle. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Šarić for 3. And it's Denver with a rebound. On the wing, Porter. He's guarded by Bridges. And that one's good.
Well, I love the concentration. Simply stated, when Aaron Gordon is this locked in, he is very difficult to deal with.
Pass to Booker. And here's Šarić. Bridges outside. And here's Aiden. He's guarded by Porter. Aiden inside. Porter's there. No good on that one. His first miss. He's 4 for 5 now. Inside. Stolen by Aiden. It's tipped. Porter with the steal. And he commits the intentional foul.
DeAndre Ayton. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Barton. 4-3. That shot off the mark. And Phoenix the other way now. Saric down low, defended by Gordon. Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. Pulls up on the wing. And too long on the shot.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
And again, Denver no good. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
Oh, deflected. Gordon with a steal. To the paint. Here's Barton. And that one is hammered home.
I'll tell you, he is becoming a very dependable passer. I love how Aaron Gordon puts the team first above anything else.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Bridges. Here's Booker. Takes a three. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Booker.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Murray, no good. So the Suns win it. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better. The opening lineup for Phoenix. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Hall and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. And here's Mitchell. Fires the three. Crowder grabs the miss. Right side Booker deflects the pass. Bridges passes to Ayton. Bridges against Mitchell. Back to Ayton. 5 to shoot, and Mitchell over to help. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
Both free throws good for Mitchell.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Here's Booker. Shakes him. And he takes it up and lays it in.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Paul passes to Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the line. O'Neal pulls it in.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. That gives him the lead.
Now this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Booker. Here's Bridges. Crowder against Bogdanovich. Good D by Bogdanovich. The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 so far. Ooh, poked away. Paul with a steal. And they're on the break. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Ayton.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Pass to O'Neal. The kick out to Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Conley against Paul. Booker for 3. That one doesn't drop. So Utah will take it the other way. Outside Bogdanovich. The kick out to Conley. Here's Gobert. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
Give that one to Jay Crowder.
And the Stifle Tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end. He's really developed an array of moves on the interior.
The Suns trailing. There's 1:17 left in the first. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Jumps up. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
And he's not shying away from the drive at all. Mitchell isn't afraid of the tough defense, and that tenacity gets him to the line. And I love how they've been the aggressors on the offensive end. So unafraid of contact, looking to score points in the lane and at the free throw line.
Back to Paul. Pass to Crowder. Utah with the rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
The Suns have gone 3 of 7 so far. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. A nice shot by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 6 points.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Now Booker. To the inside. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Utah Jazz. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Utah.
They've made a concerted effort to get to the free throw line in the first half, guys, and they're cashing in.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. Hits a three-pointer.
This is Mitchell at his best. Such an aggressive scorer, always ready to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Up top, Paul. He's guarded by Conley. Paul, shot is off. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Gobert, and it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Outside Conley. 6 to shoot. Back to O'Neal. Shoots over Bridges. And it comes off the front of the rim. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Outside Paul. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
CP3 taking a hit, still unfazed.
Utah leading.
What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Can you believe that's their first turnover? Good ball security has really helped them build this lead.
Pass to Bridges, uncovered, and he nails the jumper. Bridges has got his second basket of the game. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brent.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
Conley passes to Mitchell, just 5 on the clock. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. A line change here for Utah. And it's the Suns with the ball. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Paul passes to Booker. And count the basket. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
Capable of playing either forward, the versatility that Gay has, important in today's league for him to stay around.
And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Bridges. Rebounded by Gay.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
And here's Crowder from the arc. And the Suns miss again.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Really left him alone that time. Booker's got 7 points.
This is what you like to see from Booker, just firing with confidence right off the catch.
Clarkson against Booker. And that one's good. Clarkson. And the Jazz lead by 8.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Outside Paul. Bridges outside. Now here's Paul. Tightly guarded. Count it. Good.
Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Gay with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Nice shot by Whiteside.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Unable to get that one. And it's Utah the other way. They've led by as many as 11. Ingles passes to Whiteside. Bridges against Ingles. Clarkson outside. No good on the 3. Crowder outside. There's the triple. It's not going to go for him. And we've reached halftime in this one.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to a tremendous start for Donovan Mitchell. He had 11 points, 2 rebounds, and that's...
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
And so in the game for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Suns ball.
Booker against Mitchell. Booker, the pass to Paul. 5 on the clock. Wing shot on the way. Booker can't get it to go. The Jazz shooting a fantastic 57%. Down low. Here's Gobert. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 10.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Paul passes to Bridges. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
On defense, the Jazz. Booker finds Bridges. Got a piece of it. On the wing, Mitchell. He's got 11. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's O'Neal. Booker defending. Just 5 to shoot. Fires. High post. Utah gets it back. Outside Mitchell. Misses off the left iron. And the Suns shooting about 43% on this one. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Bridges showing more and more signs of strength, being able to finish through contact.
Shooting for Phoenix, Mikal Bridges. Shooting 1.
That's good from Bridges. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside Conley, and there's the drive. Can't cash it in from close range.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
For 3, Bridges. The rebound by the Jazz. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. Gobert with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Second chance shot, and Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got 6.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Back to Paul, the 3-ball. On the wing, Crowder, defended by Bogdanovich. Back to Paul. Inside, Ayton. Here's Crowder, and that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
And this is what's expected from Jay Crowder, just the hard work ethic to get in there and play physical.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Fires in the triple. 7 points in the game.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Pass to Johnson. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul. 4th team foul.
And there's a minute 45 left in the third. Here's Payne. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 4th rebound in this one.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Payne, pass to Johnson. Here's Kaminsky. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Over Bogdanovich. Kaminsky can't hit. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Pass to Gobert. McGee with a steal. It's Shamet on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Now here's McGee. With the 7-footer. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Well, the Jazz shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. McGee against Gobert. Now here's Mitchell, guarded closely. Missed inside.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Here's Shamet. He's guarded by Conley. He gets it in there. Shamet's got his first 2 points.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Conley finds Mitchell. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime. Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Payne against Conley. Payne, the pass to McGee. Back to Payne. It's tipped. And Kaminsky gets it to go.
That close in against a way shorter defender, you could just put up 2.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Back to Conley. To the inside. Here's Bogdanovic. Phoenix grabs the miss. Outside Johnson. Bogdanovic against Payne. Here's Shamet. Shot clock at 6. Payne, pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Outside Mitchell to the middle. Here's Gobert. Oh, McGee with the block. The kick out to Conley. And there it is for him.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Payne against Conley. Pass to Shamet. And here's Johnson. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Jazz. Bogdanovic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 12-point Utah lead.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Payne against Conley. Here's Shamet. The rebound by Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got rebound number 7 tonight. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team.
Here's Conley.
Substitution for the Suns.
Outside Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Conley. Lets it go from deep. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Crowder inside. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Here's Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to Booker. Back to Crowder. Now here's Paul. Now Bridges. Let's go with a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution. Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Jazz.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Donovan Mitchell.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't. Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Left side, Mitchell. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the three. And that one's good. Mitchell for 3. And the Jazz lead by 14.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
From deep three-point range. Off target with the shot. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. Even early on in this game.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game. And the task ahead. And we've got...
Thank you, Kevin.
You too. And you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Dallas, Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the center. And here's Doncic from the arc. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Powell with the steal. Doncic outside. And Doncic throws it down.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic, his court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
And here is Paul. Clock at 6. Pass to Ayton. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
Saric is checked in for the Suns. Pass to Porzingis. And here is Powell. Doncic outside. From the arc. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, we know how good Doncic is with the ball, pulling up off the dribble, so it does him a bunch of good when he's converting his catch-and-shoot jumpers as well. Balances out his offensive game.
Bounce pass from Bridges. Suns moving the ball around. Hardaway with the steal. And a deep three from Doncic. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Doncic has got 8.
Nice start as he's knocked down 3 of his first 4 and has hit the ground at high speed.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
The Suns making a change here. Crowder's checked in. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Hardaway against Paul. Booker outside. No one near him. And the basket is good.
And with Booker's mechanics and confidence, you're always going to assume he's going to make that. And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense. You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Booker left side. And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
Mavericks leading by 4. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he could be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Paul finds Crowder. Back to Paul. The pass to Booker. Paul against Hardaway. To the inside. And there's Booker on the assist by Paul. Booker's got 6.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint. Just working hard to get to his shot.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Paul against Hardaway. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Pass to Powell. On the wing, Doncic. Defended by Booker. And stolen by Ayton. Booker against Doncic. Booker the pass to Paul. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Outside Hardaway. 32 seconds left here in the first quarter. The 3 for Doncic. The shot misses, and Phoenix will come the other way. Booker dishes to Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now Doncic, 8 points for him. Outside, Porzingis. Gallus again missing. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He finishes with 9. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at small forward. And in 2021, we saw Tim Duncan enter the Hall of Fame with others. You think of his iconic bank shot. And Clark, why don't more players, you think, perfect that shot?
Well, you know what? Shots that are that iconic are really hard to master. So I think some legends have just perfected something that few others can master in the same way. That's part of it. And then the other part of it is that the game is so different now. It's a 3-point shooting game. You don't necessarily need a signature shot. If you can shoot it from deep and drive it, then you can play in today's NBA.
It's to Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. Deflects the pass. Doncic outside. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Doncic.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Paul passes to Booker. It's Crowder on the wing. Porzingis against Paul. Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
Mavericks trail by 5. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Back to Doncic. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Paul outside. Puts up a three. The shot comes out.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. Paul looking over the floor. Bridges outside. And he converts the layup. And the Suns lead by 5.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Doncic with it. He's got 10. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 and just missed his 4th. And the dunk by Booker.
And I like how Paul constantly looks to set up his guys, knows how to orchestrate the offense with his passing.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to Doncic. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Doncic has got 12 points in the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Doncic against Booker. Ayton in the corner. Back to Booker. Inside. Another shot. Ayton with a nice move. Ayton's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Powell finds Porzingis. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. It's hauled in by the Suns.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Booker the pass to Paul. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Powell with the steal. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the inside. And the dunk by Doncic.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
On the wing, Bridges. It's Crowder on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Paul for 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And a clip. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. Devin Booker had it going on in the first quarter. He had 11 points and 2 assists. And that does it for our half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Maxi Kleber is out there with Brown. Then there's Brown. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bullock in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Brunson. Hits the J after faking out the D with the quick up fake.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Yeah, really good sign for them offensively. They should keep getting him touches. Make sure he gets shots here.
Booker outside. And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Payne with the drive. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Dallas the other way. Over in the corner, Brown. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Brown.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Payne kicks to Shamet. Poked away. The Suns need to get a shot off. McGee's shot is off.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Brown against Johnson to the left side wing. Now here's Brunson. He's covered closely. On the wing, Brown. He's guarded by Johnson. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Passes to Shamet. He kicks it to Payne. Back to Shamet. And the pass to Brunson. For the lead, McGee trying to break free. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Well, one thing that stands out when you look at Maxi Kleber over the years is dramatic improvement as a shooter.
And Greg, you know what that's all about. Simply, the young man has put the work in. He's been in the gym. That stroke has gone from a weakness to the strength of his game now.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Shamet, the pass to McGee. They need this one. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Suns lead by 1.
Hey, there's a reason why he shoots such a high percentage, guys. I mean, he picks smart shots, high-quality shots, in close shots that he takes.
Brunson kicks to Bullock. Kleber, the pass to Brunson. No good on the triple. Suns have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Pass to McGee. A minute 42 left in the third. Here's Shamet, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's a 3-point Phoenix lead.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
On deep. Offensive rebound, and it's Brown on the follow.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
1:11 left in the third quarter of the game. Now here's Payne. Brunson covering. 6 to shoot. Back to Johnson. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Pass to Kleber. Kleber, the second chance points on the tip in. Kleber's got his first points of the game.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Now here's Payne. Brunson covering. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Here's Brown. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Now here's Payne. Brunson covering. Payne kicks to Shamet. Pass to McGee. The feed to Kaminsky. Kicks it out to Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. Bangs home the trifecta. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right. It's a tie game in Dallas. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Paul dishes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Over in the corner, Paul. Oh, good with the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Crowder against Doncic. Porzingis trying to get free. And Doncic throws it down.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Phoenix calls timeout. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
So for the Suns, Saric comes in for Jay Crowder, and it's Frank Kaminsky in for Mikal Bridges. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. The Mavericks leading. Doncic looking it over. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
As a teenager, yeah, I said as a teenager, Doncic recorded 4 triple-doubles during his rookie season. Before Luka's 4, there had just been 1 triple-double by a teenager in the history of the league. That's special.
Booker against Hardaway. Booker, right side. Feeds to Saric. Out left to the wing. Kaminsky, the pass to Paul. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. And there's the call on Dario Saric. That's foul number 2 for him. Mikal Bridges checked in for Kaminsky.
Substitution for the
Mavericks leading by 4. Now, here's Doncic. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Booker. The Suns have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. They blow the whistle. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And that one's good. Doncic.
Luka does not back away from the big stage, guys. This young fella loves to be center stage in the biggest moments.
Bridges finds Paul. Booker with it. Guarded by Doncic. Back to Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
The pass to Saric. Phoenix, no good that time either. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Boy, Doncic is so good at going at the defense. And when he goes at him like that, it puts the defense in a tough spot. Very crafty.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Mavs?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Hardaway against Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Doncic outside. Driving in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Doncic has got 10 points in the quarter.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Booker outside. Back to Paul. Paul is doubled. Bridges outside. Traps in the tray.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Doncic with it. Outguarded by Booker. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Ball against Hardaway. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Well, Paul's got them dropping right now for sure.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Here's Doncic. Count it!
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
Booker looking around. Ball passes to Saric. Bridges outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Kicks it out to Booker. Pass to Bridges. From 15 feet away. They get it back. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Here's Booker.
And in that situation, everybody knows the ball's going to be in Booker's hands, and he comes up big.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Ayton got it.
He is a great kid. I'd love to see this from Ayton, stepping up in the big moment, letting his talent take over.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The streets of Denver are filled. And let's go.
Hey, Brian.
Great stuff, Allie. Thanks. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Nuggets, Murray and Barton, the guards. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot. Now here's Murray. Right side, Porter. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
To the paint. And Crowder the bucket on the assist by Booker.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Now here's Murray. Outside Porter. Pass to Barton. The 3 doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. To the middle. And Crowder with the jam.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Murray against Paul. Now here's Murray. Not a lot of room. The rebound by Bridges.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
Paul finds Crowder. Back to Paul. Now Bridges. Outside Booker. 4 on the clock. Back to Bridges. The shot no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
And he gets the bucket.
Well, despite pretty good defense, Chris Paul finishes the shot. That's about concentration and being locked in.
Gordon, the pass to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Rejected by Jokic.
Assertive defense from Jokic, using all of his reach to get on top of the shot and deny it.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Saric checks in for Crowder. The Nuggets have gone only 1 of 5 so far. Outside Murray. Down low. It's stolen by Saric. Going all the way to the rack. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, that's the strong defensive play by Dario Saric, making that basket possible. How alert to get his hands on the ball and start the break.
Now here's Jokic to the inside. And no good. Saric with some nice D. Inside. Porter with the steal. To the inside. Here's Barton. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Bridges misses.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Paul, following the score by Denver. Off the mark there with a 3.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Jokic. Down low. Here's Barton. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
The unique passing skills of Jokic, just fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has a clean look at the basket.
Now here's Paul. And here's Booker. Out to Bridges. Here's Saric. 5 on the clock. Here's Ayton. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Ayton's got his second basket.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
27 seconds left in the opening quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Murray. Pass to Barton. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Booker.
A smart defender. Booker can anticipate and uses good balanced movement to get in position.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. Banked it in off the glass. Ayton's got 6 points.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And so it's Phoenix leading by 6 as we... If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Inside, it's Saric at the 4 with Ayton at the 5. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. The Nuggets trail.
Boy, one thing you love about Dario Saric, his ability to pass as a big man. This guy has great vision and the ability to deliver the basketball.
Now here's Porter. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Murray, using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
And Doris Saric, almost like a store-brand version of Jokic with how he can create.
Oh, that's a great description because there are some fantastic store brands. He's got that same skill set, right? This guy is always going to find a way to contribute because he's got such a well-rounded offensive game.
Well, Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Barton outside. Gordon on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Saric. And so he draws them. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
It's good on the putback. And now a 9-point Phoenix lead.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Murray with it. Now guarded by Booker. Lets it go. And it's Porter. That time on the assist by Murray.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Outside Paul. Launches a 3. Up top Bridges. He's guarded by Porter. The Suns need to get off a shot. Paul finds Booker. His first shot coming late. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Well, the Nuggets shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Barton's shot off the mark.
Superb defense, guys. No way he's going to let him get off a clean look at the basket.
Paul against Murray. The kick out to Paul. Shoots. Barton pulls it in. The Nuggets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Murray passes to Gordon.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Murray against Booker. Gordon's got space. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got a rebound number 8 here already in the game. An open look for Booker. Drops one in from the wing.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
To the middle. Porter gets the bucket. Porter's gotten his second bucket.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint. And make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Murray against Paul. Inside. Here's Ayton. Denver grabs the miss.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one. Boy, we are so lucky to have so many outstanding young role models in the NBA. Aaron Gordon did fantastic work in the community in Orlando when he was a member of the Magic.
Ball against Murray. From deep. Bridges down low. Porter's there. It's deflected.
Boy, the vertical that Aaron Gordon has helps him on the defensive end. Twice on the pipes with that block. Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Now here's Paul. He's got 5. There's the foul. It's on Will Barton. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets.
Suns substitution.
Payne against Morris. Payne pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And Phoenix has possession. It's Shamet on the wing. Off target at the rim. And we're through the first half of play.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good. Out in front of the half is Phoenix. They hold a 4-point lead. Kenny, how'd you? Thanks for joining us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
They've got Monte Morris. Also Austin Rivers out there. And it's Green in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Michael Malone. Shot clock at 2. Puts up a 3. Shamet, no good.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Here's Dozier looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Rivers. Offensive board. Green. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for Denver, Jeff Griffin.
And both free throws good for Green. The Suns leading. Outside Payne. Pass to McGee. Morris against Payne. Kaminsky with it. Back to Payne. Shot clock at 5. And here is Kaminsky. Green covering. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And the Nuggets shooting only 42%. Morris against Payne. Here's Rivers over to the left wing. No, they're unable to get the tying basket there. McGee passes to Kaminsky. Outside Payne. Back to Kaminsky. The kick out to Johnson. Tipped away. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Pass to McGee. It's Shamet on the wing. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. And the Suns lead by 4.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that. Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
And McGee with the stuff.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Now here's Morris. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And he lobs it up top. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Shamet into the lane. Pass to McGee. Back to Shamet. Morris against Payne. Johnson passes to Kaminsky. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And now it's an 8-point Suns lead. And JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
And another miss by Denver. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Outside Johnson. Back to Shamet. 1:24 left in the third quarter. Pass to McGee. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. For Denver, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Here's Rivers. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, tremendous composure on the interior from the guard, Austin Rivers. He's got the frame to complete that play.
Payne, the pass to Kaminsky. And, yep, it's good. Kaminsky's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to Rivers. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Second team foul. At the line for Denver.
Well, January 15th of 2015 provided a special moment in NBA history. Austin Rivers made his debut for the Clippers guys, who were coached, of course, by Doc Rivers. That was the first time in history a father coached his son in an NBA game. What a special, special time.
Now here's McGee. And here's Payne outside. Rebounded by Green.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Out left to the wing. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Suns ahead. They're up by 5. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Here's Porter. And counted from 19 feet away.
And this is just typical of him. always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Knocks it down from distance.
And this is such a sharp weapon for Chris Paul, right? Most times you just assume he's going to knock that free ball down.
And the Suns making a change here. Saric checked in.
Substitution for the Suns. Dario Saric.
Murray against Paul. Pass to Porter. Left side Murray. Fires it to the inside. The ball's knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Saric. Outside Paul. Knocked away.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Murray passes to Jokic. Uses the glass on the layup.
Inside the paint, Jokic has that physicality that can make the defense a non-issue. He can just muscle his way for a shot.
Murray against Paul. Pass to Saric. Gordon with a steal. Oh, there's the alley. Jokic with it. Stolen by Bridges. Paul passes to Saric, and he gets that one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
The number of second chance points they've gotten has also been big. They've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Paul finds Ayton. Outside Booker. Pass to Saric. Back to Booker. 5 to shoot. It's Bridges on the wing. Shoots over Barton. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Nikola Bridges. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Pass to Murray. The three is up.
Well, Chris Paul can compensate for size mismatches with his craftiness and his smarts, getting work done as a defender right there.
Bridges against Porter. Left side Paul. Clock at 6. This one for 3. Doesn't go that time. Now Denver takes it the other way. Here's Murray. No good. A bit long that time. Phoenix has got 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Gets a hand on it. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Suns lead by 8.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Paul against Murray. Paul with a steal. In transition. Offensive rebound.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Suns.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
No question, Nikola Jokic is everything a modern big should be. He's a versatile player who can both start and finish offensive plays for his team.
Paul against Murray. Outside Paul. Saric with it. Checked by Murray. Just 4 to shoot. Paul. Rebound by the Nuggets.
and you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Now Aiden. Pass to Paul. And here's Saric. Back to Paul. Over Gordon. Martin pulls it in. Murray for three. Can't hit that one.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.